Next up, this beautiful fretless beast from Colin. You'll notice it's a bolt-on. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But if we look at the top, this isn't a color or a stain. It's actually bleached. And that beautiful white comes through, connected to a 3-piece maple neck. And this is a fretless lined ebony fingerboard going up, of course, across the brass nut to the ebony headstock veneer. Let's flip it over really quick and just check this out. How cool is that black that subtly fades to the white up top? And if we come back down and we take a look, there is a slight curve to this body, but it is shaped a little differently to accommodate, again, something I'm gonna tell you about in a moment. Let's talk about these electronics. We have the Aguilar Super Doubles connected to the OBP-3. This thing is centered at 60, so this is just a monster. And almost like the moi hits in a different spot. So instead of giving me Jocko, it kind of feels like it's giving me Tony Levin a little bit. And I love that. I love Tony's playing. So, you know, with some sledgehammer. Can still do the Jocko thing for sure. Like if I blend back to the bridge pickup, especially if I reduce that bass knob, maybe push the mid-range up a touch. But it's really cool. It sort of has its own character. It doesn't sound like that classic Fender jazz bass. It sounds like a Spector. Now, you might be saying, Ian, you've teased us a little bit about this bolt. It's the only bolt-on that we're talking about today, and why is it a bolt-on? We're gonna find out. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh, and look at this. And just like that, we have a fretted neck on this instrument now. Thank you, Will. Did the bolts in the back, and check it out. We have these 5 bolts. They have threaded brass inserts. So no matter how many times you wanna change from fretted to fretless, fretless to fretted, it won't matter. You're not gonna strip out any screws. You've got those threaded brass inserts in the necks and in the body. When this instrument that we just heard as a fretless comes back to me as a fretted, it sounds like a completely different bass because of the frets. Makes you play different. You can slap it and not worry about beating up your fingerboard.